Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss the new Booker's Batch. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool and Tim Swiat.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey-oh, so yeah, we're going to be talking about Booker's today, the latest batch, the one that should be out and about. I saw one at Schnucks, and I passed because I was getting stuff for work and that, and then I thought, next time I was in, I thought, I'll just grab it. It was gone then, so. I saw it and missed it, but life goes on. I'm not so distraught or anything, but yeah, no, but I also would have been happy if I would have got it, so, yeah, I was just too busy. I figured if it's at Schnucks, it's going to be everywhere, and but I don't really go everywhere. So, but yeah, it is what it is. And then I thought I just told Darren to order some. We didn't get any, of course. We never do. We never get squat at our store. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. So I've got a funny story about them hating us. I'll tell it offline though if you guys want to hear it. It's good. It's good story time. McNew, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that?
Yeah, so last weekend I went to a wine event and it was unlimited pours for about 4 hours, which is generous. I like it. But
how drunk did you get?
Oh my God, they had to cart her off out of there, I'm sure.
After 2 hours.
There's no way. There's no way McNew finishes the pub crawl in Key West. There's no way. 10. Because McNew she'll order full strength, full proof. She'll be doing shots between her official. She'll order like a cocktail because you have to drink one alcoholic drink at each bar for it to count. She'll have a shot leading up to her cocktail. Then she'll have a chaser on after the cocktail, and it'll be like, McNew, that's the first one. We got 9 more to go. I'd like to drink. I'm fine.
This is not my fault because I'm going to get down to business and drink my drink, and you guys are going to be slow, and I'm going to get bored, which forces me to order a second drink. It's not my fault that I get bored and need a drink in my hand at all times.
Or somebody calls ahead to each of the bars and lets them know when you walk in, sends a picture of you to them. They order shots for everybody every time they walk in. And somebody preemptively schedules your demise.
Let's not do that because I shouldn't do shots. If I'm participating in shots, I should have been taken home like 4 hours ago. I should not be doing shots. Like, I know this about me.
Yeah. We're already making arrangements. We'll just Uber McNew to wherever she needs to go. So,
or we have the Little Tykes wagon.
There's a wagon that may be involved. There could be a potential wagon. This is how I end up
on that stupid Gravity Chronicles page.
Yeah.
If anyone from the crew is on the Chronicles, it's got to be McNew.
It's got to be McNew.
No, I don't want this for me.
Oh, it seems like. See, you wouldn't mind it as much as being accused of being a ranch fan. You know?
Yeah, actually, no. Like, if that makes the ranch go away, I can show up on that page.
No matter what happens, just know the bar is set very, very high for shenanigans in Key West.
There you go.
Prior participants, so you're good to go.
You're good to go. You're good to go.
No, but here's the fear though. Like if I do pass out on a sidewalk, is somebody going to plant a bottle of ranch next to me? Because that's just like sabotage. That's not okay.
Right.
Well, no one had thought of it until now.
Right, exactly.
Why would I do that to my? Why would I tell you guys?
Now, I wonder what's going to happen because McNew always has handlers, the people that jump in and want to help out when she gets drunk, but they'll lose their opportunity to get the T-shirt. So, like Neil was like, "Do we pay for the T-shirt?" I forget. I'm like, "No, that's part of the fun of the challenge. You pay your $25. If you don't complete the challenge, you don't get a T-shirt and you don't get your $25 back." So you're investing in the fact that you can complete that. If you don't complete it, whether it's because you got too drunk or because you had to stop and help McNew and you didn't, then you don't get the T-shirt. So everybody just leaves McNew. Well, I mean, we'll be right back. We're just got 7 more bars to go, McNew. We're going to complete that, and then we'll be right back.
And I was just like,
a bunch of chickens around her.
Somebody put one of those Apple trackers on her.
Wait,
We just get all the cones and put them around her that she loves so much. Yeah,
it's like a fucking playpen.
Caution tape.
right. Caution tape and cones. We're fine. She'll be happy as can be in there. Yeah, even if she drifts
Sleeping on
back
a
into
chicken.
consciousness.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
So McNew, that just was a side diversion there. You said you had a very serious question. What is that?
I did. So I was at this event and it was 4 hours, unlimited drinks, but they didn't have water stations. And that bothered me. Like they had bottled water I could buy. That's fine. I can buy my own water. But I thought that was really irresponsible.
It's rude.
You need to buy the water?
Yeah, but I thought that was really irresponsible of the organizers. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
going to people
Seems like they
wine
could get in
4
some
hours.
trouble for that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I just like thought, did you guys feel the same way? Or you're like, no, I wouldn't even notice. I wouldn't care. Because like, I like a lot of water when I'm drinking. And I'm just like, oh, we got to buy it? That's fine. But most places have little stations with the paper cups.
I think you're better off providing water and food in most instances.
Absolutely.
I know.
It's irresponsible to go any other way.
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yeah. When we even do like a tasting with like Luxco, they make like food be there. It helps out. So yeah, I can't believe they do unlimited drinks and not even give you a water. Jeez, come on.
Yeah, so
You gotta buy it.
it was really well organized otherwise and really nicely put together. But that was the thing that threw me. I'm like, there's no like water towers, no anything, no snacks even for sale.
Snacks.
No. And like there were girls that came prepared. They made like those little ribbon and pretzel necklaces. If you've ever seen people with
Come on now.
they're smart. I didn't think of that.
Pretzel necklace. Okay.
Pretzel
Like,
necklace.
little like pretzels out of the bag and tie them on a ribbon around your neck, and you can just eat your pretzels as you go. It's smart,
Like a toddler or something.
like a toddler. Exactly.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
drunk toddler.
Get your
Drunk
go-go
toddler.
squeeze in your
Yeah.
bag.
There you go.
I was at a function once where they had water bottles, but they ran out. And they still had water at the bar. But after the event, there were a lot of complaints about running out of water. And they just kept saying, all you had to do was ask the bartender for water. And they would, it's in the spigot. You just, in the little,
In the gun.
in the gun.
Yeah, it's in the gun.
Shooter.
But yeah. Which that would imagine doing a whole little festival with the gun. There's one. 300 more to go.
Yeah, while they're also serving drinks.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
bartender's pissed because they're not really getting tipped or paid for the water.
Right. No one's tipping on the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Swiat, our reigning champ.
I have a new fresh pop as well of Peerless Double Oak.
Let's double oak.
Friend John over at Peerless.
Okay.
Swiat on the set. Oh! I
Talked over it,
Wow.
didn't you?
What the hell did-
I was 3 cork pop.
Did it just
Nothing.
fall out? Like,
It just fell out.
It just fell out. Okay. Let's
Just disgusting. It was 3 cork pop problems.
We don't need to
That's
hear about
bad.
those things.
Okay. Kathy, you're next.
I'm going to open up a Booker's. This is from 2017. It is way too small to read.
Okay.
Front porch.
Front porch. Okay. Okay. Solid. Solid. Clean. No sloshing. Just, everything about that was nice. What do you got,
Stuck the
McNew?
landing.
of an Old Hamer from West Fork Whiskey. It was one of their first single barrels.
Okay. Basie, but not enough to overtake Kathy. I've got Leopold Brothers 8, the bourbon finished in the 3-chamber rye cask. Kind of along the lines of McNew's, but not good enough to overtake Kathy, clearly. So, Kathy, you win.
I think that's fitting since I was the only one with Booker's.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cheers to Kathy.
Booker, be proud.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about batch 2403. And we'll see what we think about this idea of this one. See if anybody's tried that one. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Freddie Mills, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the new Booker's batch.
The new Booker's batch. Yes, we are. So Becca is frantically texting me right now, telling me I need to go vote for, I guess they're in a battle against Iron Root.
Oh,
And,
that whiskey war thing. Yeah.
Whiskey war.
Yeah, she wants me to vote on all 25 of my Instagram profiles. Does it have to be now? I'm podcasting. Does it have to be now? Let's see what she says. It have to be now. I am podcasting. No, it said no. The phone was like, were you doing a Book or No show? I am podcasting. Let's see what comes up here.
Watch her come in and scream at you and tell you, yes, you got to do it.
Right. Let's see what she says. All right. That's been sent. 2024-03. The latest one, it's out on shelves now. The 04 is going to be close behind. We're in November as we record this. So, but let's talk about this one a little bit. Kathy, you did some research. What do you know?
I did. I looked up about the name, and it's called the Master Distillers Batch, and it is an homage to the distillers that were around in the late 80s and early 90s that help America fall back in love with bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like the legends of the master distillers. It is a 7 year, 8 months, and 7 days old.
Okay. See, they're getting older. Everything's getting older in
I was
bourbon
gonna
because
say,
of this
they're
glut of
stretching a
whiskey.
little
Yeah.
bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes in at 130.3.
I like that.
Hmm.
This is one where I was a little angry at myself for not getting it because that's the highest one they've had in quite a while. Not the highest one ever, but that's the highest one in quite a while. So I didn't know the proof or anything like that. And I just thought, I got so many Bookers. What do I need another one for? If it's still here next time I'm shopping, I'll get it. And then it was gone. But I didn't realize it's 130.03 proof or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of nice.
It was made from 2 different production dates, stored in 4 different aging warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
So the breakdown is that 10% came from the 6th floor of a 7-floor warehouse, 11% came from the 6th floor of a different warehouse, 42% came from the 6th floor of a different 7-story warehouse, and 37% came from the 3rd floor of a 9-story warehouse.
Okay.
So a lot of 6 out of 7 floors bourbon in there.
That's going to bring you to a high proof. So
Yeah.
this is how they get there. So, yeah. I'm kind of excited about it. I like they always have the little picture, and I don't know. For some reason, I don't know why those pictures are pleasant to me. I find that I like those. I ultimately, when they get done with the series or whatever, at some point I want a poster of all of them that I can get framed and hang.
Well, that
in
would
the
be
house.
cool.
Make a great point there,
That
Steve.
would be
Yeah.
cool.
They're cool.
They're sharp.
Yeah,
This
and
one's a sign in a bottle Booker, so it's Master
yeah,
Distillers.
and
That's what
I
they
don't.
do.
Is it supposed to be Booker's hands? Because it looks like he's signing Booker's, or are they Freddie's hands?
He's signing Booker's name, so it should be his hand. If not, we're looking at a forgery. Yes.
So a little fun fact on this one, if Kathy fact checked me on this one, but much of this batch was produced in 2016 on Booker's birthday, December 7th, as well,
Oh, okay.
which I find kind of interesting. This is in the notes on the Booker's Bourbon website too, as well. So that's where I'm grabbing this one from.
Yeah.
But I think that's an interesting. That one makes this one a little more unique too, as well.
Yeah, I think there was a mistake or a lost opportunity. I don't know about a mistake, but a lost opportunity to pull it 1 month earlier and make it 7 months, 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days.
Yeah.
Booker's born on the 7th too,
call.
so 7s would have been wild, but yeah.
Yeah.
But, So, but
I
yeah,
like the
But
story.
would it
It
have
says,
been 130 proof?
True.
maybe, who knows? Who knows? Right?
that's a good question.
Oh, Tim's.
So Fred puts on the website that I can just picture Dad and his colleagues from the past sitting around enjoying this batch of swapping stories. So what I get a kick out of that is what I think is there is Jimmy Russell, Greg Schneider, Jerry Dalton, and you picture some of the folks that we've had on the network here across the time. Would be interesting to hear.
Jim
those stories.
Rutledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw
Yep.
Rutledge in
Rutledge
there.
would be
Me.
there.
Well, of course, I'd be there.
He'd be there too.
These guys wouldn't all want to get together without a podcaster being there, I'm sure. So I'd sure get in.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I was reading Jerry Dalton's book on the plane this week and throughout the week, and one of the stories was pretty funny. He said he went over to go as he was starting out. He went over to go visit this guy Jimmy Russell at Wild Turkey, and then Jimmy sent him over to see Booker at Beam. And he said, "You tell Booker he makes some crap bourbon or something like that." And Jerry was terrified to tell him that to see what Booker would do. And he did it. He told Booker beforehand that he was going to say it, and he scared the hell out of the folks that were around him because Booker went off the handle. And it was all set up by Jerry beforehand. So I thought that was an interesting story. That's all Booker right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So very cool. Are you guys going to grab this one? Are you going to be like me and pass, or are you going to get this one if you see it?
If I see it, I'm grabbing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. McNew, you too?
Yeah, I'm not like looking for it, but if I walk into a liquor store and it's there, it's kind of
You're
like
gonna grab it. Tim, you going for this one?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This one
there you go.
I'm going to be looking for this one.
Yeah.
There's some that you pass on just because it's it's a stretch on some of these prices, and it's hard to find how much you want to be looking around for. But this one's a fun one.
This one is a fun one. We've got a fun one coming up too. So our next show is going to involve what's coming out in 04, the batch number, and I'm pretty pumped up about that. And that one I will never pass up. I'll buy multiple bottles of that, and we'll talk about that on the next show. Though you get a little teaser, but you don't get any more information than that. All right, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Kathy, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me seeing if I can come across a master distiller's batch in the wild naturally, or on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
All right, Tim.
I'm going to be running around as well, trying to chase Kathy to beat her to find a bottle. You can find that travel on Instagram at SwyGuy2112 and on YouTube at our flagship whiskey.
All right. McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Hey, everyone.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.